People are poor and they are praying 247, but they are not getting anything. There is no God. Find a job and stop bragging about God.
Bible says obi wo ye jejentwie e na ya obi na no kase nyame ni wo.
Greetings, this is Shashamali live and direct. Keep watching Big Eye African TV. It's your number one on the dial. Bless it. Big Eye African TV. But
Abusia memwako abasonko kra nyumtini anidin ede Mzbel enei wanya ancestor ewo ne fie na nsenkyerene ene ensemo a abofrei eye no enwanwa meka say ahadmo eye Big Eye Africa TV so wunya subscribe ya wadaroma na waye ede amayen memo remfi say obelieve your comment ewo comment section hodmo midin ede manche Nanu ya ana Mzbel ba panyi anidin ede nana kwa mejesi obo no ho nsamrane se okonfo black grante interview na ensemo a abofra no ekeka wo interview no no e manipa nyina ehu dwire omo ebisom sampa eye no kre se abofra no ewo emfie du 10 years fi se 10 years akora na wohwe ensemo a epie na no a otimu sampa akora we oye ancestor ne ka samu no okansem bebre ana host no ebisa ne se oje Jesus Christ di se wono ana bewuji nipa nkwana na sei ana abofra ne kan.
I don't actually think we died for any sins or he died for sins. Because if he is the Almighty and he didn't want us to sin, he should have just made sin not exist. He could have made the word sin not exist. So why did you create sin in the first place if you don't want us to sin? It means you are setting up a trap for human beings to sin. It means you intentionally created hell as a hellhole for people to go in. And that doesn't make sense if you keep on thinking about it a million times. So I don't actually think he's almighty in a way, because if you're almighty, you could have not stopped sin. And now we are sinning, you are trying to forgive us for sinning. So if you are all forgiven, why don't you forgive us for sins? And when we're in hell, we don't have any way to talk to you. So how do you forgive us in the first place if we are there? But why didn't he just stop sin if he doesn't like sin? Sin is not good because he doesn't sin. So why did he create sin? Automatically meaning that human beings created sin on our own. So we are powerful than him. Even if he created us, we are more powerful than him. People are poor and they are praying 247, but they are not getting anything. There is no God. Find a job and stop bragging about God. Even if he's there crying at his place doing something, it's looking for food.
Oh no!
If he cared so much, he'll make you successful. People never pray to God and they just got money out of a containment hole. People got money for working. I've never in my life heard that this man sat down and just kept on praying for 5 years and at the end of the day he got money. But you can hear that this guy worked hard and he got money. There are people who pray and they have a job but it's still not going on.
So you don't believe in prayers?
I believe prayers work, but not to him. Because he himself, when we say a prayer to him, he doesn't use it. The prayer never comes to life. It's only when you yourself, you are doing it. If they say if you pass the exam, you get this, and you keep on praying, you are praying. And
you don't learn.
You won't get it. But if you don't even pray and you learn alone, you go. So the praying itself is a distraction from you to achieve what you are. So God is doing, if he's there, he's trying to do it so no one can stand up to him. But no, there are people there who are in the 5D consciousness who understand this.
Abusa se utie akorei kasemu ene nene ya onse wobi a wadi 10 years. Oyeye nananom nkanso na womuawu akwa aba no. Bigiri se bidie. Na ne kasemu no osanka se ontimi nji Jesus Christ endi na onokura no enye nyankoropon twere yampon a wobo soro ne asase no ane bo no na emum eye ne maame Mzbel.
No, I can't.
You can't believe in Jesus
Even if
Christ.
I see him standing here, I'll ask him so many questions, he can't answer.
Adepa. What? Okay, so let's imagine Jesus Christ appears here. What is some of the things you're going to ask
him? Why didn't you avoid human beings from creating sin? Why are you against sin? Why is hell there for the first place? Why can't you confront them in heaven? Why should hell be there if you have all forgiven? All forgiving should never...
It means you have a lot of questions for God.
The thing is that he's not there and he won't be there.
Who created you?
My mother. She gave birth to me.
No, Adepa, you didn't get my question very well. Who created you?
I believe through science, human beings were born, not created. And if human beings were created in the first place, I never got to see God as my father or God as my mother. The only person who cared for me is my mother. She buys my clothes, she buys my food, she pays my fees, she does everything. God doesn't do anything for me. And if I'm supposed to stand here and say he has done something for me, I'm supposed to ask. And I say he gave money to my mother. He never came and said my mother should collect the money that he's giving to me.
But it was God who caused people to buy from your mom's pub and restaurants.
But if I go and ask those people and I say, is it God who called them? They will say no. God cannot just call a person through them. If you have the feeling that he's in you, it could be anything else. But everyone just assumes it's him because they have no other reason to think of.
Oka we wiye no ano sankatwa ato se eye nipa na choro Bible na Bible na nkasa kora no fa no eye ntoro eni nti wono wonje Bible ndi.
But the Bible was written by man, so man could be lying.
Who told you? Said the Bible was written by man?
Yes, or God wrote the Bible.
Adipa, I don't know, but the kind of things you are telling me today, I'm really sure.
It makes sense more than the things you hear by a pastor, don't they?
Oka ne nsem we nyina wiye no ana Ghana fo bi ade ne nsem no ekwa adwendwene mu ebinum se abofra ne nsem a wo ka no eye no kore binum so eka se osua ene ntie no kwan sanka ne maame ede saa niema no etete no eno na Kumchacha eko interview ewo OKFM one Halifax ana yebisa ne se ensem a akora ne ka no edien ana oka de afa ho
on say etore bi a obi kura to make us there is no God obi to make us nyame ni ho. But okay, Bible no Psalm 14 verse 1. Bible say obi wo ye jejentwie e na ya obi na no kase nyame ni wo. On say sabe twi dictionary no jejentwie te say kwase 100 million no. Ya kan bom atam so ni 2 million. Eji obi bie na no kase nyame ni ho a ya na Bible so ye jejentwie na de say oye totally sabe kwase.
Korana bisa simple question Benjamin Menfree o ne question no ye simple say boninya adan na nyame create boni gifree o na ye hunchiri na ye huntoye ba wa create ade usi ma ye nya gifree o
Nyankopon wote na se a enye yi Eliphas
enti yemfa no to say Samson na fasafo kan no yemfa no say 1 + 1 fa no sa me ntia se wudi e fa no that's what
senti na ya won say ebre bi mi kan wo fidie we so say nipa di ewu a wakum nipa fa wa wia but onyame odi ewu a wonkum ye ena ofa a wonwia ye o kan Bible no ewo Psalm 115 wo baby verse 3 waso onyankopon tesoro de ope na oye
beautiful. Who can question God? Enu na boy no ne safo mi si eye indoctrination. Say ya kan adibi dia chichi mu adwins ntimu to me dream beyond a certain limit. Because so mu dwia mu nya ansa nti okay yen fa no sa.
Dada bio enti na meka say what na won fa no sa na be fa no say.
Abusua yeka reincarnation ene yebagye adi fi se Mzbel ba wadi emfiedu aye friend Nana Kwame Jesse aka Okonfo Black or your ancestor sana megidi ahanomo Big Eye Africa TV. Meeting once again at the Manche. Stay safe.